Big thanks to Kinsta for sponsoring today's video. It's epic WordPress hosting on the fastest Google Cloud servers with global CDN, edge caching, auto database optimization, rock solid security, and 24/7 human support. Try it free for a month at jakson.co/Kinsta. Hello again, Jakson here. Welcome to the channel. Nice to have you as always. So this is one of those vids where I go, I've got a plugin and it's amazing. Well, I mean, to be fair, I've known that these types of plugins have existed forever. And it's just that I just have never actually experimented with them or even reviewed them or checked them out kind of thing. Because if you make websites for a living, or you just do it for fun, or you do it as a part of your business role, whatever, on the checklist for go live, for client handover, the de facto 100%, never been any different, is you install Google Analytics. Well, the thing is, Google Analytics is a beast to set up, although, you know, if you get into the groove with it and you know what you're doing, obviously it gets a bit faster. The client onboarding is a little tricky because they take one look at the dashboard, the GA4 dashboard, and go, what the heck is this? And the long and short of it is that you just don't need that amount of extensive functionality when all, 9 out of 10 of my clients, all they want is how many views are we getting, what the referrer is, what the country is, what the bounce rate is, which pages are performing best, that kind of thing. And while a need exists for something as extensive as Google Analytics, it's really not necessary if all you want is clear, usable, useful, simple data to make a few business decisions on. So recently I've been getting into this one particular plugin because I kind of installed it by accident. Well, not accident, but I just thought, I just need something quickly. And I was like, wow, this is absolutely amazing. So in this WordPress tutorial, I'm going to show you an outstanding Google Analytics alternative. Right then, let's get analytical, shall we? This is what we're talking about. Independent Analytics plugin, free on the repo. Thank you, Mr. Ben Sibley. What an amazing product this is. Absolutely outstanding. Let's jump into this demo. So I've got a fairly fresh vanilla install of WordPress 6.9, running 2025 theme. None of this really matters, to be fair. What matters is getting this plugin installed and seeing if we can get this complete analytics setup done in under 30 seconds. Well, head over to Add Plugins, do a search for Independent Analytics, and you will see this fella here. I've installed it. I'm going to activate it. We get a splash screen. We're going to skip the sign up scenario for now, and we get a pop-up saying I've cleared my cache. Well, this is a local install of WordPress, so there is no cache. So I'm going to click that yes, and we're done. And I think that was possibly under 30, but there are a few settings we need to talk about. If we go to our settings on the plugin, we get options for light and dark and that kind of thing. We also get the opportunity to track logged in users. Now, this is important if you have a community or a web shop, a WooCommerce or something in there where you want to get data on the pages that your logged in users are looking at. Some stuff for the interface there, columns in the post saying views and stuff like that. What day does your week start off on? And mine's Monday, so save those settings. Crucial as well, add IP addresses for folk you don't want to track. Very easy. This is showing as one because it's a local install, but that would have your regular IP address there. You add it, you save it, it ignores tracking for those. Then we can ignore user roles. By default, it's set to administrator, but maybe you don't want to track your editors as well. Important. And that's that. That is literally all you need to do to get yourself a really robust analytics capability on your brand new website. And let's face it, if that was a Google Analytics GA4 setup, I think we may have just been able to log in to GA4 and at a push create the property at this point in time. So when you go to your analytics dashboard, which we saw a little bit earlier on, it's all very, very simple. You get a bunch of stats at the top. You get a timeline of data points over that timeline, which you can change here to pretty much anything, including custom and all the rest of it. And then you get a list of the top performing pages, posts, etc. for that time period. I mean, you're off to the races from the get-go within 10-20 seconds. If I jump over to a development site I've got this running on, so we've got a little bit more data. In fact, let's also close up the WordPress menu. So here we go, the same thing, but a little bit more data for us to work with. So we've got our stats as we've seen on the fresh install. We've got this timeline that again you can change to whatever custom period that you want. You can also choose different data parameters here and compare them to something else here, etc. And then you get the pages that include the data for that time period. I mean, it's plug and, well, it's fire and forget plug and play. It's fire and forget, ladies and gentlemen. And that's our basic dashboard, as it were. And we see here over on the left, we've got different sections: pages, referrers, geographic, devices. Let's start with pages. So these are basically the reports for the pages, posts, whatever it is, custom post type, doesn't matter. And essentially is what we're seeing here in front of us. But the thing is with all of these, and all these different reports are just filters on the data that you're seeing. And we're not talking about just timeframes here. We are talking about all the stuff that is available in these contextual filter types per group. Let me show you what I mean. So we're going to include data for sessions greater than blah blah. In fact, I've actually got one here already, 20 seconds on site. So that's got a filter that is saying include view duration greater than 200 seconds. And this is all out of the box. This is the free version. So you can see quite quickly that you can create amazing custom reports. But let's get back to the main reports, which are for each section. So pages, okay, so just your post pages, custom post types, which ones are performing, all the stats, top landing pages, so essentially like a league table of your best performing pages, whatever they are. And like I was saying, you can create specific reports, and this is the gold in this, even though 9 times out of 10, what's there to begin with as default will cover most use cases, 9 out of 10 businesses, 9 out of 10 clients. Then we get on to the next section, referrers. So what this is saying where's the traffic coming from? And you see here we've got direct traffic and Google search, but it will log everything else, like it's come from TikTok, it's come from Facebook, it's come from a specific site URL. So if someone's linking to your website or specific posts, it will show up in here. Amazing insights. And this is that just happens automatically. There's no configuration here, folks. Then we get on to geographic, where you can see where your traffic's coming from, top geographic locations, etc. And again, you can create custom granular reports, as the same for all of these sections, where you'd say, right, I want to see United Kingdom that have had a session duration more than XYZ, whatever. Absolutely brilliant. And of course, the other main player with any analytics is what devices are our folks coming in on. Again, we get the stats and we get the device type. And if that was a tablet or even a smart TV or something, that would show up there. And we get the option to look at the OS as well and browser. And this is all out of the box. All right. This is the free as in free beer. This is what you're getting. But like I said, 9 times out of 10, fire and forget, get your brand new site for your small to medium sized business set up with really accessible and useful immediate feedback on their website right in the WordPress dashboard. It's a no-brainer. That's the free version. I could go into a bit more detail because there's so much good stuff here, and I will point out, thank you Ben for this as well, the documentation, video tutorials and general sort of knowledge base depth is outstanding, which will allow your clients or your users to educate themselves if they want to get more granular with the reporting on their website. You get me? Right, let's talk about some of these pro features. Overview. Well, this is a goodie because essentially it's like a custom dashboard. So if you want to see the specifics of data sets and custom reporting within your dashboard on the analytics plugin, then this is a no-brainer. All sorts of lovely graphs and comparisons and stats, etc. All sorts of different modules you can display on there, as many as you want. if you need to get granular with your exact reporting requirements for your dashboard, absolutely epic. Next, we've got campaigns, which is huge. I mean, this basically makes tracking those custom links that you put into, say, your emails, your newsletters, your promotions, your links on your TikTok, on your whatever. These become all trackable in the same format as Google Analytics, i.e. UTMs. And you see here on some of the reports on the demo site, you've got the source, the medium, the campaign, etc. All the UTM params are going to be shown in that report. So you can really see ROI on whatever it is that you're pushing out there with custom UTM links. Brilliant. The other one that is huge is clicks. So this is where we can track actual links on the site and see how they're performing and make business decisions based on that amazing data feedback of the data. You can add them to buttons, to menu links, to whatever. I mean, imagine that you have a call to action section that appears globally across your whole site. Stick a click tracking on that and you can just see how it's performing, and on different pages. So it works really well on that page, but not on that page, etc., etc. I mean, it's very, very comprehensive. And of course, the feedback is extensive with these reports and data sets that can, again, it just helps with your business decision making. Do you need an A/B test for that particular section, that call to action? This will help you out with that. Last on the pro stuff in the dashboard is the real time. And as it says on the tin, it's essentially a dashboard to look at real actual info happening in real time, strangely enough. Just like Google Analytics, brilliant for high traffic sites, and specifically if you've got campaigns running or you may have just put a newsletter out or released a video, shows you the active users, the folks on site, where they're coming from, all that kind of jazz. Yeah, just lovely, just love it. So some other pro features just very quickly. E-commerce is mega, plums into your WooCommerce, your SureCart, your FluentCart, your easy digital downloads, and you can track where sales have happened based on the UTM, the entry, landing page, all that sort of stuff. I mean, quite frankly, all very needed if you want to get busy with utilizing data for sales. The approach is so much cleaner and simpler and easier, and the whole UX is just, I mean, it just makes GA4 look like some sort of, scientific project. There's also form tracking. So if you've got a form on your site, it will show you basically the performance of those, the submission frequency and that kind of stuff. I mean, it's showing a few here, but there's actually tons of them. If we go to the knowledge base, you see there's like 24 actually, just tons of different forms. Can't see that there's anything missing there. Couple of other pro features, email reports, so you get, some stuff emailed to you or your clients, and also solo reports where you can literally create any kind of custom report for individual referrers, pages, that kind of thing. I mean, okay, forget the pro version. This is not a sponsored vid. I just thought I'd touch on the pro stuff because some of it is pretty mind-boggling. But the free version is kind of a no-brainer if you want simple, to the point, useful, accessible, non-confusing analytics data for your WordPress website. Links in the description to go find out more about independent analytics. Not a sponsored vid, but if you buy the pro, use my link. I get a kickback and it helps keep the channel rocking along. And if you want a bit more WordPress Go Live plugin action, try that one for size. But until next time, I shall see you later.